Come back again, by all means. I promise you. There must be something of interest here.
Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
2 pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in, I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it. The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain. Mr. Fry, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
2penny won't be leaving that vault.
I'll take you in. Everything is perfectly secure.
Oh, fancy. Fitting for two pennies too.
I shall update our ledgers accordingly.
Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel of commerce.
Your knees step away. You're not allowed in here.
One of you lot better spot it.
The official is leaving.
What's all that then?
Oh, goodness! I've got him!
Please, don't harm me. I'll assist you. What would you have me do?
I rather fancy a private tour of the vault.
Right this way, sir. The records are stored in here.
I have years of training. Sonic, just my luck.
I don't want to die!
Oh, shit.
Of the banking world.
Smells like a drowned sewer rat.
What's going on? Sonny!
Last chance for the tour.
That's it for you.
Hit him! I'll teach you a lesson!
Learn of the great wonders of the banking world. The official bank tour is leaving soon. Last chance to join our group and learn of the great wonders of the banking world.
Damn your clumsiness. You've got the rest of your life to count it, as long as you live. That bloody fly boy is in our midst!
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as their work.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
for the path of the dead.
He's entered my line of sight. Ready to shoot. I'll catch you, boy! Just you wait, no more! You can run, but you cannot hide! Out of the way! Oi! I see him! Easy, easy! Murder!
Thank goodness, the police! We're saved!
Arrest them all for robbing the people of England. The Bank of England is closed until further notice.
The currency a laughingstock. Inflation out of control, twopenny brutally murdered.
And yet Parliament does nothing.
The bill will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however. I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other, when we can have it all? What say you, sir? Shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
A letter? For me? Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. be. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly. A letter? For me?
Fuck off. My ladies and kind gentlemen, what the hell is that?
You're gonna be so sorry!
Come over there, you'll be sorry!
Street's closed, state your business.
Don't you lay your hands on me.
Watch this.
All right, B. Who are you and what's your game?
But stop by, would you? You do me a good turn. Thank you.
To my side.
Cool. he's up to? Looks like he's got a screw loose.
And so the Russians... Sorry, it's just my luck. From our own line. I didn't see anything. Please, let me go.
So the Russians thought they had us cut off from our own lines, you see. Now, unless a commander...
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr./Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
Upon the Russian guns.
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections...
Was that there was a small goat path alongside the ridge, which led directly to their unsupported left flank. And so, I ordered a detachment of my horse to circle round. What is a surprise attack?
Get off. Head for the pub to perk myself up.
What the devil?
Should I be concerned with what's happening?
Come on!
That is precisely the word that I used to describe it in dispatches, sir. Now, if the Parliament would only see fit to recognize my achievement. Perhaps with Victoria Cross. So the Russians thought they had us cut off from our own lines, you see. Now, a lesser commander should have...
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr./Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate...
Was that there was a small goat path alongside the ridge, which led directly to their unsupported left.
That looks like a mess I should stay clear of. There's some sort of scuffle over there.
You will pay...
Provide a much-needed boost.
He's very silly buggers, if you ask me.
If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone.
Holy cutthroats, I
You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool. I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny? Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts.
Not very good at hiding, is he?
How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations? I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
B, I presume.
Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just a job, sir! Some old bloke paid me to...
Smug bastard.
Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
I never got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
Steady on.
His feet. Yeah! What's going to happen now? Yeah!
So much for the house call. I'll have to find a way into that carriage.
Someone get him!
I'm in trouble now.
Look out for the shot! He's as good as dead now! Come on!
Sorry, walking a break.
That's it, mate! Right time, though! Go for his leg! Oi! You'll regret that! Now the snowball is in hand! Taking my shot! Put him down! Think you're going!
Halt! Police! Yes, you dodge! Come on, then! Come here! I beg your pardon!
Within range! That's enough of your head!
Hit him all at once! Under arrest!
We can easily put an end to this!
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Fry.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where'd they come from?
Out of this city.
He must have...
See here! What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency.
with that Prime Minister?
This is perfectly in keeping with this distinct lack of character.
Show yourself, Manston! Show yourself, What snipe!
Well, he's hardly going to be in the band with a cudgel, is
Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large mustache.
Right?
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city? As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Fry.
Madam?
Mr. Fry.
Ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Please, that is quite close enough.
That's yours, if you can get those chaps over there to follow me.
Right you are, sir. Blimey! Look! It's Squire Bancroft!
Neatly done. done, young man. Dizzy ought to keep you on to deal with the Liberals.
Watch yourself.
Walk on, girl. Drink fine, girl.
Prime Minister's wife.
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Fry.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Let's go. That's the way. Who's a good horse? That's a girl. Doing fine, girl.
What a rough place. Give me your arm, Mr. Fry. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Is your dog quite all right?
Oh, Desmond's fine. He's just not over fond of strangers. Or cats. Do you know this gentleman is a... oh, what was it? Yes, a costermonger, of all things. Remarkable how the working classes occupy themselves, isn't it?
Very industrious, I'm sure.
So the vicar says...
Shall we go?
Pardon, Bishop. I thought that was the Eucharist.
I'm so sorry. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
Mrs.DISRAELI.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. I've just learned to whistle.
Right.
Oh, my! Gargoyle! Mr. Fry, I shall let you attend to him. Shall we see what makes us deeper in the acre? I do believe that man is drunk.
I expect you're right, madam.
I'm going to ask what he's having.
Perhaps you'd let me recommend something instead.
Oh, Mr. Fry, look at those two.
Yes, they seem to be,
I've been married twice, Mr. Fry. I'm fully aware of what they're doing. God bless them. What sort of meat is that man selling?
best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful? Is it rat?
I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present company, but another name for it is Bow Wow Mutton.
Here we are, the old one-ton pub.
So, this is a pint? Is it? Remarkable.
Nice doggy.
Good boy, Desmond. Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Fry, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better get you home.
Right you are, Mr. Fry. Come along, Desmond.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the dog walker.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret. That's the way.
Well, I must thank you for a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Fry.
No, thank you, madam. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you see. Tiresome. Always blathering on about his military adventures.
Do you know where I might find him for a private conversation?
I do indeed. He's in town now, as it happens, campaigning against the Corrupt Practices Bill. Perhaps you could catch him in the Palace of Westminster. Oh, do be careful. The government could ill afford another scandal.
I assure you, I'll be very discreet. Walk on, girl. Who's a good horse? You are. That's a girl. Walk on, girl.
Your stop, madam.
My stop. How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Fry. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy. Oh, yes.